on this decision?
Exactly.
And what assurances can you give us Gambians, especially those who fear that their mobility and opportunities abroad will be curtailed?
Yes, I mean, this could be also another way to probably reference the case, with what is happening currently in Turkey and many other countries as well. The policy of the United States currently with the visa restrictions applies to currently, I think now about 75 countries, including the Gambia as well. I mean, for now they are saying that it is put on pause and not yet, being, executed, fully.
Well, all visa applications,
yes,
are to be put on
pause.
Yes.
Right. I mean, this is the policy so far, and then there are so many reasons why we are also placed, on the list of countries that are now being, given this restriction.
What are some of those reasons?
The same thing, overstay of visas. Right. I had just mentioned.
That's just one.
One.
It was another.
Okay, another one also has to do probably with other categories of visas.
It was probably, it was definitely.
Yeah.
You want to know what the problems are.
Yeah, these are the problems that I'm mentioning.
Visa, yes.
Yes, these are the other problems that we are also facing.
Yeah.
Exactly. They give you visa, probably the visa is for short, visit. B1, B2, and other family visit visas and many other things.
Yes.
And now, when you go, at the expiration of the visa, usually we don't come back home.
Yes.
And then, if that happens, now the country is being, penalized for
Not
that.
just that. When you are caught having overstayed your visa,
Exactly. No, but they have on their list.
and they try to deport you.
Yes.
The allegation is that the Gambia refuses to accept its.
Our nationals, yeah, that is another condition that we are saying now.
You wanted to say that.
Yes, so sometimes those are also the conditions that they said that now when we don't accept our nationals. But Peter, remember now, we have a Gambians who have been living in the United States for many, many, many years with their families.
Yes.
They've been working. They've been decently doing their activities in the United States. For just one day, you said that, okay, you have to pack up everything and then be sent home. That is also something.
They overstay.
They overstay, of course, but I mean, we can always engage. They broke the
You
law of the
said that
country.
The Gambians in Turkey must
Yes.
respect the laws of Turkey.
But then,
So should those in America, those in Germany and elsewhere.
but how many of our citizens would understand that? Because they would tend to say that, okay, Gambia government or the authorities are now accepting understanding.
Yes, they have said that, especially
Exactly, when they don't understand
quotations
the
from
core
Europe.
issues, that are also, involved in this. So what we do at the level of the ministry and government is to further engage with the United States. When we received the restrictions, the first thing that we did was to have that kind of communication with the United States, embassy in Banjul. We also instructed our mission in Washington also to do the same with the State Department. And currently, as we are talking now, there has been some form of engagement on this. But once the United States taking a decision on a policy matter, I mean, they must go ahead with their policy, instructions. But then for us, we try to make sure that we use diplomacy. We try to open up, doors of dialogue to be able to make sure that we address these kind of problems. It is not to our interest to receive massive number of our citizens coming back home. That is going to add more to the problem. So instead, let us try to engage constructively with the United States government to make sure that we find a solution on this.
Okay, and from the initial engagements, do you have positive signals?
Yes, we are getting
Have you
positive
received
signals.
signals also from
Washington.
engagements in Washington?
Like today, as we are talking now, in fact, my ambassador in Washington also has another meeting also with the charge here in Banjul as well. He's currently also here. So you can see that we are now, pursuing the matter, at both fronts, from Banjul, also from Washington as well.
Looking ahead, what reforms or initiatives are planned to make migration management more responsible, or rather more responsive to citizens' needs?
Right. The government of the Gambia is coming up with a very, important strategy documents that would also address the issue of migration. Okay, the Ministry of Interior has come up with a very good, document. Also for us at the level of the Foreign Ministry also, we also have our Migration and Diaspora Strategy document. This is one of the strategic documents that we intend to conclude and finalize in the year 2026 as soon as possible. The idea contained in the document is how we can improve whatever engagement that we do with our diaspora community and also with our migrants, communities as well, to make sure that effectively we can come up with so many important, endeavors to be able to give them the access and the ability and the support that they need while they are there. Of course, with the diaspora, community, they are contributing a lot also in our national economy as well. I don't know whether you know the figures of this year. Around more than 870 something million United States dollars has now been, added into our national economy. And most of these things are.
That's why we don't want those who have overstayed their visas to be sent back.
Right. We want them to stay and then to work happily and live happily.
Okay. Tey ñu ngi ànd ak ministre bi nga xam ne mooy dox suñu diggante ak bitim réew di Serigne Modou Ndiaye di waxtaanee yenn tolof yi nga xam ne suñ doomi réew yi ñu ngi koo jànkuwanteel ak ci réew yi nga xam ne fa lañ toog saakaatuma nag réew yi toog yi foofu nag dinañ fa dee am ay joytu ay ñaxtu yu bare yoo xam ne sax ministre bi tey nag mu ngi ànd ak Yaa Hadi Ndiaye moom mu ngi ci immigration department bi